Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are here at Lambda and the idea is that for the next couple of episodes we're gonna be busy with side quests and hopefully maybe even finding a few ascension quests for our heroes or maybe even new heroes. We'll have to see about that. So, just before I pressed the record, I checked my quest and I saw that we already have a couple of side quests picked up, so I want to focus on those 4 before I continue searching for more, because I know they are out there. There are a lot of side quests, and I'm also wondering how close am I to completing the Nopon register and the teacher's teachers, because at some point this has to be done, right? And we're getting to the same experience value as the quest we are getting now, so maybe we are getting towards that point. Because with Shill, we just need to find all the stones. So I'm guessing the few colonies we haven't seen yet, maybe there will be a Nopon there that will give us the last few stones before we can hand this over to Shill. At least that's what I think. And with this, I think we just need to go there, see if there's more we can teach. And the moment we've taught them all we can, I'm pretty sure we get an indicator of going to him to complete this. Hopefully that will be anytime soon. So, for now, at Lambda we have new development and we have surplus supply. So let's start with that and just see how far we can get. And of course, as always, if you're walking through an area, we're seeing collectibles, we pick them up. And of course, between the episodes, if I have the time, which I don't know if I will have, I will of course try to level up all the classes as far as I can, and unlocking any potential new ones we might have. Alright, let's talk to him. Oh, have you come to have a nose around this as well? What are you talking about? So you didn't come to look at the sensor I've developed. What does it do exactly? Well, it reacts to the enemy's signatures. And this little thing is indispensable for putting on a nice show of defense power without having to rely on autolabs. It enables you to spot enemies without expending manpower. Very clever. Well, I really want to get them installed all over the place. I don't suppose you'd be up for helping? Us? Are you sure we can touch them? It won't think we're enemies. Oh, no need to worry on that front. They can tell the difference. So, it's a bit like Kitty's autolev, yeah? Yeah, go on then. We'll help you out. Great. So the first installation needs doing on the old cliffside. Wait, shall we? Okay, new developments. Alright, so set here in this immediate area. Probably not, let's get out of the area first. Ah, yes. Should be a way. There it is. Why walk all the way if we can just use waypoints, right? I'm not saying I'm lazy, I'm just saying I like to take shortcuts whenever we can. Let's see, where are you? Alright, let's pick up the few stuff around here as well. Doesn't hurt. Because the more we pick up, the more cards we can potentially fill in the end, giving us more affinity, which we like. Well, there are actually many roads between Colony Lambda and Magda Wildwood. Which means that if we don't get people out here in the event of an attack, we're in trouble. Yes, you need to fortify this point. If anything, were to come through here, you'd have a problem. Right, so let's install one of the sensors around here. No signs of enemies right now, so let's move on to the next. Next port of call is the Uranian tunnels. I'm pretty sure with planting one of these sensors we're gonna find enemies, or we're gonna get feedback on ones that we already planted, telling us There is something here. Come help. 11, 17 might be a bit much. And while technically walking we could do, it will give us some extra collectibles. It does take up a whole bunch of time, doesn't it? I am curious though, will this work as well as you think it is? Will it detect anything that's coming across it and then actually being able to determine is it friendly or an enemy? I'm pretty sure it's going to need some tweaking at some point. Oh, this looks like another place enemy soldiers would like. Installing it right in the tunnels might not be the best idea. Agreed. It would be more beneficial here, where Lambda could reach it at a moment's notice. Around here, yeah. And that's all in place. Is there anywhere else you want to put one? Let me see. Hold up, isn't there a waterway around here? There is, but why? Well, it's just that we came out from over there, so what's to stop your enemies from doing the same? Yeah, good point. Let's go and put one over there too then. Alright. See, we're already bringing ideas, and I think this is, well, it is a sensor of course, but I think there's like a laser thing, yeah, see? If someone trips the wire, it will notify anyone that needs to know. It's just detecting if whether it's a friendly or an enemy. That's the part I'm a bit hesitant on, because it seems to me that that will be something that's really hard, well, to analyze from that kind of data. Here? Yeah, here should be okay. If they come via the waterways, it's better to focus on the shoals rather than where the water's deep. In which case, this looks like a suitable place. There are other labs nearby too. Yes, this seems like a no-brainer. And Io, our tactician, has spoken. What? Surely this is blindingly obvious. Then it's decided. Here we shall go. Just above the waterline. And that's all of them. No, you just need to keep an eye on them regularly. Right, Colony Lambda's invested so much in its defense that... I got a message coming in. Yeah, I hear you. And that's on Old Cliffside Way. What's happened? Just a little wrinkle. They want me to come up to Old Cliffside Way. Is the sensor okay? Not sure. That's what I'm hoping to find out. Well, we'll go with you. We've come this far already. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, or it is detecting as it should, or like I said, it might need a little bit of tweaking, because this is new technology for them. And while the idea is good and very sound, they still need to figure out if it actually does what it's supposed to. Alright. Any troubles here? Sarge. Did you install this? Yeah. I'm sure you're aware, but Sergeant Tonya had up an assault troop. They're the best of the best. You cannot put these things up without the requisite approval from the top. I'm sorry about this, but you're going to have to take them all down. What? You engineers are always disrupting the system because you just go ahead and do what you please without even asking. You don't get to get special treatment, you hear? All requests must be made through the proper channels. Well, perhaps. What? You're just gonna back down? You're gonna let her talk to you like that? Well, she's a stickler for the rules, and she doesn't get on with engineering because we work outside those rules. She won't listen to me, no matter what I say. Someday Lambda might be glad to have these sensors. Oh, they're useful, I fully agree, and that's exactly why you need to get the proper approvals. Hey, now hold on a minute, Tonya. Captain, is there something I can do for you? Captain Roche supervises the troops. Sergeant Tonya reports in to him. A request just came in from the engineers. You weren't around, so I approved it in your place. If that's your decision, then of course, I shan't be the one to gainsay. I'm just trying to make your life easier. Your love of the job is admirable, but being too rigid is a problem of its own. Captain, you're too soft. If you can't keep the soldiers disciplined, then... My word is final. Anyway, everyone's ticked the right boxes and got the right stamps, so we can all go home. Thanks for that, Captain. Captain, I'm not done yet. I asked that you stay behind. Oof, I think you're taking this a touch too seriously.
I see some relations have changed.
True, she is taking it seriously, but you have to have people that do things like this. Because if they don't take it seriously, things can get off the rail really, really fast. Okay, where does it want me to go? Back to Lambda? I'm guessing. Probably. Let's see if he's happy with how we did it. Oh, sorry about all that. I didn't mean you get caught up in it as well. If the captain hadn't come along at just that moment, the whole project would have been torn down. That's what happens when you don't get your forms in on time. Even things that Colony needs have to go through the proper channels, huh? Colony Lambda's ability to enforce order through its regulations has always been one of its strong points. Yet, somewhere along the way, it became bogged down in needless protocols. I mean, I get why they have this approval system. It makes it easy to know who's responsible for what. That sort of leadership can even stand against silver colonies in wartime. But now that they've been released from any need to fight, those regulations became shackles, confusing everyone. Colony Lambda standing at the crossroads right now. Should they change or not? I think they can become a bit lenient, but you do have to keep in some certain protocols, because you don't want everyone to just go willy-nilly and place sensors everywhere, or doing their own projects, implementing it without any oversight. So yes, a little bit loosening, but not all of it. Completed. Despite variants in invention being superb, Colony and the strict regulation nearly prevented it from getting implemented.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
That is one quest done. Perfect. And we are getting closer and closer to that max affinity. Oh, those sensors variants it up. Are they working alright? Oh, so it seems. I'm not convinced they're exactly in the best spot though. How do you mean? Well, Magda Wildwood opens out into the upper levels of the Great Falls. In my opinion, that's the kind of place you should have been looking at.
I see some relations have changed.
Well, it's not bad if she has another opinion, but they should test it out, see if it actually is what it is. Because maybe they can improve it, the sensory, let's say, layout. Okay, where are the surplus? Hey, what can I do for you? Oh, we heard that you're doing well for ether at the moment. Do you have any ideas how you're going to use it? Ah, you want to know? Yeah, we're sitting on more ether than we can collect. The work's been going better than we could ever have imagined since we perfected the ether probe. Ah, that must have greatly improved the efficiency of your mining operations. Me and Varen are the minds behind it. We want a more effective way to find ether channels. Ah, not bad. Well, it's done wonders for our ether stocks, but yeah, lately it's been a bit excessive. What a problem to have, right? Oh no, we have too much ether. How awful. Well, if you got too much, why not use it? Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? Share it freely among the colony, give it to whoever wants it. No. Donate it to colonies in need. I like this one, but I think this one would be maybe more effective. Because that way they get to keep it, but if someone is in need, they can give it to them to get out of a tough spot. But the last one, give it to whoever wants it the most. No, that's definitely not it for me. Share it freely among the colonies. Donate it to colonies in need. Both are valid, definitely. Not sure we can just give it away for free. I made a similar suggestion, but the sergeant shut it right down. She's not cruel, but she's very by the book, shall we say. Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? Then I will be share it freely among the colonies. It doesn't benefit us. Tolkien from the survey branch pretty stubborn about this stuff, so there's not much in the ways around it. Okay, let's think about this some more. I do not agree with this, because it means that the people that need it the most, that can benefit from it, will never have the access to it. Well, let's see what the game says. Unless we get some kind of compensation, we never get Tolkien on board. Not to mention captains like Civ. If we can hammer out a more concrete criteria and narrow down the possible recipient colonies, then maybe. You really can just be sitting on this ether surplus, like you said. It's a difficult problem, certainly. How about narrowing it down to a nearby colony? Ooh, this is interesting. Which one would need a lot of ether? I can't remember precisely which colony is which. I think 30 might... Oh, they could probably pay us back for ether in Lefnistak. That's what I was thinking as well. Mate, you're never going to ship that ether at this rate. Oh, you need a solid justification if you want to get approval and convince the top brass to back you up. If it's not a colony like 30, which can pay us back in kind, we're just not going to get it, okay? What an utter faff. I agree. Ideally, I'd like to be able to distribute even more widely. But that's not really my job, and without any other bright ideas, I think we'll have to settle for this one. Yeah, I'm the same way. If you can get Ether's worth, they'll agree to the plan, yes? What are you thinking? I think if you use the network of the Nopon, it will be very effective. Because Nopon, they get everywhere. There's only one way to ensure that you get a fair price and avoid incurring extra work on your side. And that is the Nopon who travel with the caravans. You sell it through them. There's always demand for ether. Trading in it should not net plenty of profit. And you have the added benefit of utilizing the Nopon trade routes. Colonies suffering from ether shortages are sure to be somewhere on their itinerary. Oh yeah! Talk to the Nopon. I'm sure they'll be happy to buy from you. They won't have any trouble selling it. That's a great idea. We should do that. This way Lambda gets to sell its ether, and ether-starved colonies get to buy it from the Nopon. But you're going to need to get some kind of approval for it, aren't you? Yeah, I'll put the request in. What, just like that? Well, it's better to get the ball rolling straight away. First we have to open talks with the Nopon, the merchants preferably. We can take care of that, if you want. Would you? Of course, no problem. Oh, there's a Nopon trader near the entrance to the colony. Thanks for this.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, let's go for it. Well, it's not ideally. It would have been best if they just willingly traded it to everyone freely, but this will do as well. Ah, what's going on? Why everyone all together? Oh, there's something we'd like you to consider purchasing. Meh? And what's that? Colony Lambda's surplus ether. Ah, specifically, we'd like you to buy the ether Colony Lambdas can't use and sell it to other colonies. Intriguing. Ether supply of Colony Lambda very ample. But it's the decision of Zoka, so if you ask Zoka, Zoka's settling accounts in area at the moment. Zoka will be around ruins of Cebu and Orion Trail. She decide whether purchases go or no go. Okay, we'll ask. Looks like with everything, it's not just a simple yes or no. You first have to get approval from everything and everywhere. Okay, she was at the Orion Trail. Ah, there it is. Oh, that was probably the route she was taking, and this is probably one of the places we could find her. Ah, welcome, welcome. Something you want? Oh, no, we'd like to discuss a possible business deal with you. Ah, Zoka, much happy to talk business deal. So, what friends bring for Zoka to sell? Well, the deal concerns Colony Lambda's ether. Zoka, see now. We'd like you to take it as far as possible, to as many other colonies as possible. That okay with friends? Sale price may be higher if friends keep ether to selves. A lot of colonies are in need, so we'd like to entrust it to your best caravan. Ah, Zoka gets just now. It's true that Zoka's network of associates spreads to many colonies. It's not much work if friends only want to sell ether. Much appreciated. Now, as to the specifics. Ah, Zoka leave details and price naming to a specky friend. Are you sure that's fair? Ah, Zoki happy to buy at asking price of friends. Zoka loves nothing more in the world than to sell ether. Well, if you're okay with that, we'd be very grateful. Ah, it's most funnest thing for Zoka. To sell ether in many places. We're in your debt. Koji will be able to discuss the finer details of the deal with you. Ah, okay. Zoka, go later then. Well then, go and report back. Alright, that went a lot easier than I expected. Just without even one hint of hesitation. Yeah, we'd like to sell it with you and for you. Okay, I'm not gonna go against it. As long as they say yes, I am more than happy. That means the rest is just going to be easier. That means we only need the approval of the top brass. And by the fact that we are selling it through the no pawn, there's going to be a wide reach for the ether, and they're still getting money for it. And because of them using the no pawn trading routes, does mean that Lambda doesn't need to carry all the stuff themselves to the potential sellers. Because yes, they could have gotten more money if they did it themselves. But now the whole transport and the whole network would be at their disposal. I think in the long run it would be much better. Alright. Let's see if we need to help him with the other side of the approval too. Did you manage to talk to them? Well, it looks like Zoga's all for it. Great news, thanks. I'm always amazed at how quickly the no-pawn caravans can make decisions. Considering we had to trudge all the way to speak with their boss, it wasn't all that quick, really. Oh no, that's still faster than anything that gets done in Colony Lambda. We're not at war anymore. We need to take care of our allies from now on. We can't keep doing things this way. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Lambda has to change, and that time is rapidly approaching. Living like this, tangled up in the rules and bureaucracy, it's just not sustainable. One thing at a time, Koji. Yeah, sorry. Thanks anyway. I'll get the ether sorted out as fast as I can. Quest complete. After negotiation with Zoka, an agreement was reached to sell surplus ether at the Nopon caravan.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, I still wonder, would he get the approval to actually do this? Did he get the approval? What's up? Something on your mind? Well, I was just thinking that what Lambda needs is more people who can take swift, decisive actions, like you guys. I mean, if the colony can't respond to things flexibly, then sooner or later... Very true. Because if you get stuck in bureaucracy, nothing will get done, and someone will overtake you. The steward is still the same, good. And I think we see any new quest here in the colony. No. So shall we then go with one of the other quests? We still have 2. Unease and going home. Let's do going home first. Seeing as with unease we need to switch our hero. I'm guessing this will be at the castle, at the docks there. Might as well take a look around here to see if there are any other quests that we can potentially pick off. We are here anyway. No, it's still the same, okay. Because usually you have to be in the location itself in order to notice those kind of things. Oh yeah, the ships you need to talk to. Yeah, we need to go to the lower layer because that will give us access to the docks. And the only thing I need to find then is the way down. Because the last time we were here I tried to jump down and that didn't end all that well. Basically I broke my legs. Alright, see there it is. Right at the docks. I'm guessing there has to be an elevator at the end of one of the sides either way. Or at least that's how I would design it. Because if you have to go the long way around, it just doesn't seem logical to me. And going down there will open up probably another location we can teleport to, so we don't have to do this walking every time.
Now, we wait.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Is there a ruckus going on? Do we need to help them prepare to go in getting out of here?
So much to see, huh?
Ah, good, we're finally here. Let's pick up some of the collectibles, just in case they are unique to the dock. And also have a look around whether or not there are people that are going to give us some potential quests. No, does look good.
Good thing we found this.
Yeah, now we need to just find a way back up again. I didn't think there was going to be there. I thought it was going to be next to the boat where you're bored. We came here with some instructions from Seeker. Ah, this is about the boat, right? Well, I'm going forward with the preparations now. Is there anything we need to do to help? Actually, yes. Could you open the floodgate? We've got our hands full getting ready for launch right now. You'll find the panel for it in the control facility. The former prisoners are all waiting in the harbor. Well, if that's all we need to do, we'll be done in no time at all. And like I was wondering where it was, and there it is. Well, we can walk all the way around, but shall we just take a dip in the water and a swim? I think that would be faster, isn't it? So all these people will go back to the city. Well, the new location of the city at least. I haven't even checked whether or not we can get to the city ourselves, since they're in a different location. Alright, simple prep done. This is the kind of prep work I don't mind doing. Does the walking backwards and forwards, doing some fetch quests? Yeah, this will help us take care of these things really quickly. Because even though I love the story base you get with the hero quest, these ones give us rewards much more quickly. Okay, so the floodgate is open now. Oh, thanks a million for that. It's a massive help. So, is everything good now? Not quite. Technically, this would be for the Lost Numbers benefit, not ours, but... Oh yeah? Well, it's not something I asked for, I can tell you that. Gondor, what you been up to? Ah, Eggy and Oggy needed me for some junk, so who put in this request for the Lost Numbers then? Oh, that would have been me, Gondor. You, Dana? Well, what's the story then? What do we gotta do now? I'd like you to clear out the monsters from the Farview Cape. If we're bringing everyone back, it could be pretty hairy if there are monsters there. Of course, it's our pleasure. But why don't you want to fight yourself? Oh, trust me, I'll be hot on your trail with the lot from the prison camp in tow. Understood. So, I leave it up to you. I'm sure it won't be a 1% a problem for the likes of you. Yeah, Dana's a real smart cookie, alright. She takes care of her own job and nothing else. Well, if that's the situation, let's get out there and handle those monsters. Yes, we can. It does seem that it is on this map. Perfect. But almost 5,000 miles to get there, that's a bit much for me. Alright, I think this would be the closest way to get there. So I can teleport my boat to a closer location. Alright, let's go. Oh, no, this one doesn't work. Ah, there it is. Sometimes the icon indicator really throws you off on where it is precisely.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Alright, and a new location as well. Perfect. Are these high monsters that we can use to grind, or are they lower leveled? No, they're lower leveled. So still not bad for the drops, but other than that, not much benefit.
That's a rare one.
Ooh, there's a lot of icons. It's gonna be a lot of fighting for us, isn't it?
This is something decent, right?
Oh, nothing we
I
can't
don't want
handle.
to do this, but you're in our way. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Oreos!
Alright, since I don't see any elite so far, I should be able to cut them down really quickly.
I've got support covered. Wow, thanks. These saves are half of it.
Time to end this.
Wow, thanks. Yeah, feels just like it should. So, got this in the bag.
Pretty much what I expected.
Ah,
I'd say
11
we're moving
enemies
in
to
sync,
be defeated.
Right, Taion? I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
That's right. Let's make it quick. You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver.
I'll keep you all wound up.
Thanks.
So only a few of these small ones in is perfect.
We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones.
Show us what you got, Sena. What's on this?
Press our advantage.
Ever the paragon, Leo. Demon Slayer.
Oriole.
Think you can catch me? Nice move, Taion.
Shield wall. Advance.
Right, and another
Hear that,
3
Noah?
down.
Lance wants
Perfect.
something a bit meatier. Hey, this one means business.
Gale Flash. I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Demon Slayer.
I wonder if those humans are also targets. Because if I count those 3 other monsters in the back, we'll be at 8. And that means there has to be 3 somewhere else as well. Ah, we'll figure it out. We'll find them.
Feeling good. Yes. The weak point was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
We'll be out of here in no time. You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver.
I'll keep the enemies on me. Sena, love to see it. Great stuff, Noah.
Reversal edge.
Crash out.
Blossom. Demon Reversal edge.
Top.
Sidewinder.
Shockwave.
We're unstoppable with you around, Sena.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Quick.
Can't let you show me up, Noah. You're dealing with me.
Thanks. Bite. Keep them coming. You're on fire, Lanz.
Shockwave. Things are getting good.
Demon Slayer.
Mate. Oriole. Wow.
Alright,
You got
that's
the
8 of
blood pump at
11.
least.
Ah, on the other side of the ship. Okay. Good, if it's just these little
I don't
ones,
want to do this, but you're in our way.
I don't mind.
Try not to waste too much effort on this.
Mate, you're dealing with
Sidewinder.
me.
Thanks.
Resonant flag.
No more running. We have superiority. Push through.
No good.
Deflect reversal edge.
Crash out. Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sena. You look great.
No more running.
Bird gets the glory!
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Gale Flash. We've got them pinned down. Harry, deflect.
What? No good.
We're unstoppable with you around, Sena.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright,
try to
and
stop
the
us.
last
You can be
one.
sure I'll do my part. Oreo!
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Eye of the storm.
I've lost the enemy. You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver. We're all coming together.
Shield wall.
Demon
Look
Slayer.
at this.
Ah, it's a pretty strange old feeling, ain't it? To think we'll be heading back to the city. And it's all thanks to you guys. Actually, it wasn't us that took care of all the preparations. I reckon I'm about due to have a really good long think about the future. Yeah, that's wise, I think. Aren't you gonna board the boat? I'm going to head back to Agnus Castle. I got a ton of stuff to handle since Anton's copped it. He was a really serious person, you know. I feel like I need to do as much as I can of what he left undone. I can understand that. Can you guys go with them? There's no telling what might pop up during transit. We got it. We'll take care of them till we get them where they are going. Okay, they're in your hands now.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, and I don't mind going to the city. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm about to set off. Are your preparations complete? Let's go. Yeah, we're ready. Well, if you do need to go to the city, it's the best to do it in style, and this ship definitely has that. Ah, back in the city at last. Yeah, here we are, back in the big juicy broccoli after all this time. Thank you, we only made it back here because of you. Oh, it was because of you I'm in there too. You made it here because you didn't give up when it got tough. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we'll be seeing you. Just look after Gondor and the rest of us for us, won't you? Oh yeah, we got ya. Quest complete. Going home. The returning lost numbers have safely made it home. Gondor and Dana have remained in the castle.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Ooh, and it does seem that we have a lot of people we can talk to, and maybe even a few quests to pick up.
I guess we know Aionios like the back of our hand now.
Right, so we have 2 potentially here and 2 over here. So I'm guessing we've got our next location figured out. So let's talk to a few people in the direct neighborhood. Ta-dang! Oh, look like we got you angry. But if you don't use your mouth words and tell us, we'll never know why. Hum-de-hum-de-hum-dang! What? You're not even angry? Come on, man. If you want to tell us something, just say it, will ya? Did you all come from the Aether region? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was heading off towards Millet Meadows. Did we?
Good to add more names.
Potentially. Oh, my dream is to someday become an adventurer and explore the whole world outside the city. Do you guys have a dream too? Well, I suppose our dream is to defeat Mobius. You know, you're gonna have a dream. You should probably have one that's fun. You're still young. Huh? Yeah, he thinks the dream is a bit too grand. A Attacking the castle and freeing our imprisoned comrades at the same time? It's amazing what Ouroboros can do. I really thought I'd never see my friends again. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. Got yourself a fan club, eh, Credo? Everyone seems to go wild for you. Yeah? Well, I guess I do get a buzz of energy from my fans. For that, I'm really grateful. If you can show people there's hope in surviving, then I can fight any battle. Oh yeah? I reckon I'm starting to understand the whole Kryto effect now. The big social media person.
And it's crying out for me to eat whatever that is.
So, the bunch who got captured by Agnus made it back here. Incredible. I thought that once they get captured, they were gone for good, and I never see them again. This is truly happy and auspicious occasion. Better have a drink to celebrate. Does he ever not drink? No. If someone wants to drink, finding an excuse to do so, not
Got
that
a feeling
hard.
in my bones.
Direct attack upon city was not all predictable. Big surprise. Because of this, summon predict more even unpredictable things. Will hurry to prepare the utmost for unforeseeable circumstance. Huh? What do you mean? That is secret. Basically, be over-prepared, because you never know what might happen in the future. Alright, I see information points here, so I will leave the episode here. We'll continue walking around, talking to everyone, finding those information points, and of course the question marks on the map as well, and pick up any side quests we can find. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we continue our search for side quests and completing them. See you then, bye bye.